let's take a look at the side. This is the Warriors lineup. It's a little bit unfamiliar in many places. Briscoe at full-back, Whittle on his debut, Aspinwall, Johnson, Carney, O'Loughlin and Lamb, the captain. The forwards, O'Connor, Newton, Smith, Bybee, Tickle and Mark Smith at loose forward. No Cassidy there, no Andy Farrell, of course. And on the bench for Wigan this lunchtime, Sculthorpe and youngsters Allen, Brown and Roberts. Coach Stuart Raper.
Well, I don't think Wigan's been in the Saints' half yet.
Let's go.
Long feeds. He finds Sculthorpe. They miss out Jason Hooper. This is Darren Albert. Takes them on the outside. Scores the first try, Albert. And young John Whittle was absolutely nowhere then. Ian Millward. His men have a 6-point lead. Darren Albert's 4th try of the campaign. This is O'Connor.
First golden opportunity.
Yes, first time within 20 metres of the line. Bybee takes it on from Lamb's pass. A test here of the St Helens defence.
Then again, you see that short pass. Level.
Good ball wide. And they keep the movement going. This is Carney. Wigan encouraged by this. Smith. Almost through, hauled down by Ward and Britt.
Didn't
looking for the
expect
penalty. Newton!
Is there?
Is he there or is he short?
He
Give it. Well, he was absolutely confident with his own judgment and that of his touch judge. And Newton has scored for Wigan. The first time that Wigan have threatened the St Helens line, and encouragingly enough for them, they breach it.
Who said the experienced players had to stand up and certainly be counted here. You can see the hesitation. There was 3 men there. He didn't expect that, Craig Smith, but the quick play of the ball went on the blind side. They were caught. First and second marker. They were hanging around. This guy wasn't. Yeah, on the line is sufficient. Good position by Carl Kirkpatrick. And just a little nod of approval there from Stuart Raper.
High hanging kickoff. St Helens looking for this. Long flick the ball back, got away with it.
Well, it's the right decision. Crowd don't like it, obviously. But they were very, very slow with Wigan there. It's amazing how many times you come up with a mistake only seconds after you've scored.
Mickey Higham attacking them from dummy half. Mickey Higham!
What a
He's over! What a reply! What a reply from the champions! It was a short kick-off that wreaked havoc in the Wigan defence. They got away with a possible knock-on, and Higham from the next play the ball. The defence just melted.
Terry Newton, they know they're still in with a great chance. That's a poor kick, though. Right down the throat of the fullback.
Wellens forced St Helens to relaunch another attack, and he's away from 2. And he's got support there from Gardner, who is quick. And Gardner struck down by Carney, but it's with Smith. And here they come again now, the Saints. And this is Jason Hooper, who will go all the way. That is a breathtaking try. That is St Helens from start to finish. Wellens began it, Hooper finished it. And I wonder whether that will be the try that will break the Wigan heart. Lamb again to O'Connor. Hauled down by Higham and Sculthorpe.
Leading the way, that's what they needed.
This is Mark Smith. Wide it goes. And that's a good run from Kevin Brown. I'm sorry, it was Mark Roberts. This is Briscoe. Oh, it does well. Going wide and further wide. And back on the inside. This is going to be a great Wigan try from Tickle. Did he drop that? Did he drop it? No. The referee, Carl Kirkpatrick, decides not to hand it on to the video referee. I thought there might have been a little bobble, but that was a fabulous try. No problem at all.
No problem there. And good footwork as well. Hanging back. It was this pass here. Lovely stuff there from the standoff. Flicked it back on the inside. It was Tickle that started that little shimmy and then the flick on, and it was back there on the inside. This is an excellent try. But this is where it all came from. They thought they had him wrapped up. He went for the second effort, got away with it. Tickle with just a tickle. Back inside, and boy, is he laughing. Just what the doctor ordered, just before half-time. Oh, spirits are high. I think Wigan will be quite happy at half-time. Be only 6 points in arrears, the way that Saints have cut them up early in this match. And again, the crowd shout for a 50-50 ball that could have been given as a forward. It's a high kick.
It is on Whittle, but there's nobody there to put him under pressure. Oh, he's put himself under pressure. Oh, and Albert scores. The referee hasn't given it yet.
He wants to see if he's onside. Enormous kick. Well, no one had to tell John Whittle that he was going to be in for a busy afternoon. And they look all right from that angle.
Well, Whittle was under no pressure.
He slipped yet again. That's the second time. Remember, when Albert stood him up, nothing wrong with the put down. Maybe he has a problem, John Whittle, with his studs. Is he wearing short studs?
Well, you might do on a day like this, although they do water the pitch here at Wigan. The try is given. Albert gets his second, and I don't think he will score an easier try than that all season.
Well, they were very slow to react. It was quick thinking there by Adrian Lamb, because Paul Wellens was nowhere to be seen. They cannot just sit back, St Helens, and think that they're going to stand and let them take the 2 points.
Not when that fella's on the field, Lamb, and here is Briscoe, and Briscoe will score the first try of this second half. Briscoe for Wigan. Great try, engineered by Adrian Lamb. There are 2 and 3 players flat out behind that in cherry and white, but Lamb with the break, Briscoe with the support, and Briscoe with the try.
They got there in numbers, and what a good finish by the fullback, Shaun Briscoe. I mentioned the fact they can't just sit back, and it was man of steel that certainly looked rusty there. Took the dummy, and the fullback knew that his momentum would get over. Just a neat dummy. Scully got caught. The youngsters were there in numbers. That is a great try. It's what they needed. The fans are behind them now.
More pressure here for St Helens as Lamb fires the ball to O'Loughlin. It goes wide to Aspinwall. Briscoe. The ball, Craig Smith on the charge.
Where's the defence?
It got there eventually. Newton. O'Connor!
Oh, what a tackle. That's much better.
Newton again. Lamb. Lamb with a drop of the shoulder.
They're hanging on.
HIGHAM got to him. Here's Newton. He scored! Wigan take the lead.
They go to the screen.
I don't know what for.
He just wants to see how we're going down, but I think it's okay.
He must have been unsighted.
He's reaching out. Sculthorpe did everything he could to try to dislodge it. No problem with that. Well, he started it all, didn't he? After Albert had put Saints in the front, it was Newton run from dummy half, and I think he's done it again. This will be TRY, and listen to this crowd. Remember, 10 points adrift at half-time. Even the Wigan fans thought, can we just keep Saints down to a respectable score? Never mind that. Yes!
They're ahead. Second try for Terry Newton. Great effort from the hooker. St Helens looked tired.
He did very well there. He did absolutely superb there. He used the referee. Excellent stuff. And every
I don't think he can even believe this.
Wonderful stuff there. They can't believe it. Well, there's not a murmur from the Saints fans. They are absolutely stunned. Is there going to be another twist in this Good Friday tale? Anxious moments.
He knows he's on the verge of arguably one of his greatest victories. He was mighty relaxed when we spoke to him before the match, Stuart Raper.
Yep.
And I don't think he can believe what he's seen. He knows the players that are out there have got bags of talent.
Well, if these Wigan fans don't stand up at the end of this game...
They're on their feet now, Stephen. They're going potty. They've got to score from deep.
No, they've got the numbers.
They might do. Johnson with the tackle on Albert. Entering the last minute, just 2 points in it. What a match. Leeds and Castleford last night set the benchmark. These two have lifted it even further. What a game.
Got to make sure, Wigan, they don't give away a silly penalty and allow Saints another set of 6.
Oh, I think they might go for the 2 points on offer if they got a penalty now. HIGHAM!
He went for him. He went for him to try to get the penalty. He's screaming at the official.
Skullthorpe. Into touch. Wigan are going to win this. Wigan are going to win this. And Ian Millward's men have lost 4 in a row.
They had to take the gamble. They knew that seconds was ticking away, and this will go down as one of the most heroic efforts. Took the gamble, and it went over the sidelines. Stand up and enjoy it. It'll be runs from dummy half, surely. Don't take the chance.
Adrian Lamb. 15 seconds to go. Wigan are counting down to a wonderful, wonderful win.
Listen to the crowd, they know Mr. O'Connor's tired. Is that a surprise? They've done it!
This tackle will mean it's all over. A famous Wigan win! Look what it means to Mike Gregory and Stuart Raper. Look what it means to these fresh-faced youngsters and these old boilers. Fantastic for Wigan.
Old boys?
Well, there's some old boys out there.
Don't look at me.
And boy, have they lifted.
What a game.
Look at Stuart Raper. He's round every one of them, and so he should be. 7 wins and 3 defeats for Stuart Raper in derby matches against St Helens. He has got the wood on Ian Millward.
And remember, Eddie, Wigan had 4 debutantes today, and they have pulled together.
Well, BRISCOE's 20, Whittle's 20, Aspinwall 21, O'Loughlin 20. Going down the list, Bybee, who hardly appeared, 21. TICKLE 20, Smith 20, Allen, Brown and Roberts, all teenagers. This fella's a bit older. What a day for him. Stewie Raper, he's with Bill.
Stuart, you've known some great games in your career, but I suppose on the scale of things, this must rank as one of the best just because you were up against it.
This is without doubt the best win I've ever been involved with. Challenge Cup was great, but we were full of players. I've never had a week like it. We had so many injuries. The young kids have done us so proud. I can't speak enough for these guys. It's all them, you know. I couldn't do much this week, you know. We're just trying to patch them up and get them on. Got to give a big rap to our physio, Alan Tomlinson, who's just been working overtime, and I'm just so proud of him. You know, it's glad we're back now, thank goodness.
You surely cannot believe that you've pulled this off.
Well, belief is there. Those blokes have got the belief. I always had it in them. It's always going to be tough. There's always a doubt in your mind. But when they show spirit, they did, and they execute. Don't get any better.
I mean, it's a cliche, but I mean, these guys have grown up in the course of 80 minutes, haven't they?
They have, and this experience will be great for us and great for them. And we've got to learn from these things. There's a few things we didn't do too well, we hung in, but the spirit in this club is, you know, which people have doubted in the past, it's so fantastic. It's got us through today and get a few troops back, and you know, we can just get better.
Hey, they're going to have to win their places back now, aren't they?
Exactly right. They've got to try and house some of the young kids.
Thanks, Joe. Well done.
Thanks, Bill.
The greatest day of Stuart Raper's coaching career. You heard it from the man himself. Wonderful stuff. And I rather think, you know, there are a few Wigan supporters who are watching this at home and in the pubs and clubs around Wigan because they quite frankly didn't believe that this could happen. Well, maybe next time they'll come down and have the belief. A magnificent Wigan win.